I don't really know CheerOn. Guess he's just a decent orc ladder player. But we'll see. In the meantime, I get my second screen running so I can read the chat parallelly to the game. I hope everything's fine. I hope you can understand me well. I will check that soon. And we have Happy spawning in the lower right. And thanks again to Over and Meyer for this awesome carp and for bringing me into Happy's game here. And yeah, I guess I will try to cheer a bit for the orc player because I always am in favor of the underdog, kind of. Maybe let's see, maybe you can bring Happy under trouble here. And if the in-game sound is too loud or the opposite, just tell me and I can change that, because I have no idea if my setups are working regarding the volume of my voice versus the in-game volume. So for now, standard Blade Master, Happy with standard late Fiends, and of course Death Knight, scouting with an Acolyte, no late barracks, standard barracks for CheerOn. And yeah, after this game I will have a look at the grid, which I could not yet do, but I think the semifinals must be Foggy, Happy, Orc Worker,
Die Streitkräfte eines Spielers werden angegriffen.
Sonic, Foggy, Happy and Orc Worker, yeah, when the seedings are correctly. Or if all the time the favorite is winning, it should be Orc Worker, Happy, Foggy and Sonic. These were the strongest player I could find in the list before. Happy trying to steal a little wizard here with the Acolyte, but he was not successful. Yeah, I guess you can see here the respect of the orc player. Normally you would have gone for this creep, but maybe he just feels, oh no, it's Happy, I should creep more safely. And yeah, now he's going for this for this kobold. Oh sorry, I have the German Warcraft version installed. I have no idea why. Oh no, this is in English, so kobold tunnel is actually an English word.
Die
Alright.
Streitkräfte eines Spielers werden angegriffen.
And now Happy thinks, alright, you don't want to breed the wizard, then I will do, with 4 skeletons. But CheerOn knows about it, and Coil, yeah, Happy gets a circlet here and the experience points, and he can keep on creeping here right next to the orc base. This should not happen for the orc player, in my opinion. Now the DK almost evened out the experience points of the blader, who will get now maybe level 2 by killing skeletons. And yeah, Happy got the full spot, investing all of his mana, but worth it, I feel. First Fiend here in Happy Space, Ziggurats are being built, tech is halfway through. He just teched as fast as the orc player with this late Fiend strategy. And yeah, so far not a lot has been happening. Oh, a War Mill for the orc player. Kinda early, I feel. And yeah, the player is seeking out for some more nice items to boost his damage. Let's see what will drop here in the meantime. Happy is creeping the free spot right next to his base, and a clause of attack, just like you wanted. DK reaching level 2 now as well. And the players trying to distract Happy, but a bit missed micro of the grunt. He's kind of out of position here. And if the DK wants to, I guess he can kill that grunt. He's trying to block now with the DK, which works out perfectly with the help of the trees. And CheerOn is suiciding the grunt into the creeps, denying the experience points. Still, yeah, should not happen, but in the meantime he could chop down this wizard, getting a circlet of nobility. So well done here by CheerOn. Shadowhunter second, immediate tier 3 tag by the Orc player. Slaughterhouse for Happy and Standard Lich. No tier 3 tag yet. He's finishing off the creep slot next to his base and is now level 2.5, while the Blader is looking out for the next item. Let's see if he's lucky again. No, this time it's a Ring of Protection. Sorry Blader, but now it's fair. At the one spot he got a claw, at the other spot he got a ring, so not too much luck for any of the players. But Happy is now seeking a fight. Yeah, here I mentioned the early war mill. He's now going for Kodos and Headhunters. And he's trying to get the Lich, which spelled Frost Armor first, skilled Frost Armor first. And he's doing quite amount of damage because of these crits, but he's not yet level 3, so only level 1 crit, which is not so impressive. And yeah, Happy is seeking to kill a burrow or something, but I don't think that Happy can achieve something here. DK is not yet level 3 as well, and he has only 1 coil left, so he may kill the shop, but that may be all damage he can do. And CheerOn is... oh, that's around by Happy. CheerOn just stood still for a second, and as Asia was surrounded, but now he's killing the Lich in return, so that surround was not worth it for Happy. Now he has to TP out with his 3 fiends only. Are they in range? Yes. No, one is not in range, the other one's eaten by the Kodo, so here we have like maybe the situation for CheerOn where he can build up a surprise win on. Lich down, 2 fiends down, and so far he only lost a grunt, so it's looking fine for the Orc player. I don't know really about the strategy of going Mass Headhunter with a Kodo, but yeah, I guess he feels like I have to surprise Happy somehow. If I play Standard, Happy of course will crush me. Lich is back now, second statue is out, and Happy is creeping. I guess the Blade-Master should right now distract the Undead player from creeping, maybe trying to job on that statue or something. Just not give Happy so much time to recover from these losses he had in the last fight. And yeah, Wand of Lightning Shield being sold for an Invo Potion. Nope, not quite yet. Now the player's coming and he is pretty fast and regenerating everything. And yeah, perfect timing here. He may be able to bring Happy here in trouble. Is he going for the steal? Oh, Happy kind of noticed it. I don't know. Yeah, the Blader gets the experience. Now he's revealed and he's purged by the wizard. But he can get away. The lightning shield is working in favor of Happy versus these creeps. And in the meantime, Shadowhunter NTC, he's not paying attention to the lightning shield. And the Blader left. I have no idea why. I guess could have distracted the Undead here some more, but he doesn't feel like. And did he get the experience points or did he kill it by lightning shield? I don't know. Maybe he killed it with the lightning shield. TC finding level 2, Shadowhunter level 2.5. And Blader for an echo. And oh, Zapper, but well, Happy does not realize. Yeah, there is the DK. Well, that was, I don't know, kind of a mistake trying to get a Zapper when the Acolyte already scouted a Zapper. And yeah, that was, I don't know, like 300 gold for nothing. Orb for the DK. Happy with quite amount of ghouls, so it will be like ghouls, fiends, daisies. Later. He can, wow, he could steal it, but now the Blader will go down. I get... No, he may survive
Die Streitkräfte
Nova
eines
range.
Spielers werden
No.
angegriffen.
So well done by CheerOn. Stealing the experience points. And I guess the potion of greater mana, so... Well, the next little piece for a possible surprise win here for the Orc player. And his army looks quite strong. There is no blocker line at all but the TC, so he's going full headhunters, but Happy prepared against this with some ghouls, but of course the stomp from the TC can deal with these ghouls easily and take them out of the fight. Happy kind of risked his creeps, but I feel like the Orc should be here and fight now against with the creeps as backup and with all the slow on the ghouls, but he's a bit late, and there's of course now a destroyer who can dispel the slow, so never mind. And CheerOn is on 50 supply and Happy also, and I guess the Orc player is seeking the fight now, but does not want to commit quite yet. Peons are drawn just to have some blockers, because he does not even have Spirit Walkers to put Spirit Link on them. But yeah, just to tank some damage. But the Orc is retreating. I guess the Orc should not fight while the destroyers have mana, which is now the case for some while. But the larger the army get, I guess the better for Happy, because Happy is able to control an 80 supply army while CheerOn may have problems as an amateur player, so maybe he should have engaged while Happy was creeping this, but well, he did not in the end. And he's now killing his ghouls to get back under 50 supply. And is getting a second creep. Yeah, this will be mass ghouls, so he basically killed ghouls to get mass ghouls afterwards, which is kind of weird. And somebody in the chat just mentioned that it's looking grim for Orc Worker. Maybe you can tell us against whom he's playing. But I will open the grid soon on my second screen. And the expo is up, tiny Great Hall, but he's still staying under 50 supply. But Happy does this as well. Let's see, maybe you can pull out a magic fight here, CheerOn. Some more creeping for Happy. Maybe Happy will just go for, I don't know, 80 supply ghouls from here on against all these headhunters, and then just roll over the Orc player. Well, if Happy hits the silence perfectly on the TC, I think it will be the better fight for Happy. But if the TC can get out a pretty storm versus these ghouls, CheerOn may stand a chance. 3 destroyers without mana are not quite effective against so many headhunters. They can be taken down easily and they don't deal so much damage without mana, so let's see. Poor CheerOn has to deal with an 80 supply army soon. And maybe if you're an amateur player as well, you can relate to CheerOn how difficult it can be to control 80 supply. At least this is when I fail badly. So now Happy broke upkeep to get some more ghouls and another statue to get mana for his destroyers. No upgrades for Happy and no upgrades for CheerOn. He has not the wood to get any, sadly, because he really needs some, because it would be so awesome if these headhunters were upgraded, because they're just so many, and I guess one upgrade will add damage from like 2 or 3 further berserkers when you break it down. 3, 6, 9, 12 berserkers and the Kodo with aura. And yeah, now he's just camping at the base. But I think he should have engaged the moment he broke upkeep just to
Die
have an even
Streitkräfte
fight
eines
and
Spielers
then
werden
be able to
angegriffen.
get his units back faster because he has an expansion, but that's not what happened. Well, worker lost, I was told. Well, first upset. Doesn't matter against whom, because I'm sure he didn't face any of the top players yet in round 1. But, of course, it can happen. DK getting heal scroll, invo pod. 2 heal scrolls, alright. And 1 invo pod on the Lich. TC, nice with an invis potion. Well done, I guess, at least a good idea. All his heroes are pretty stacked with potions and pots all over. Oh, a Scroll of the Beast for Happy. This is awesome because there's no dispel for the Orc player. And now this is 70 versus 80 supply. So let's see, where does Happy want to fight? He wants to take out the backup shop first to get rid of any further mana pots or anything, or heal pots for the Orc player. The ghouls are not upgraded at all. He will get the first headhunter here with a coil. So many headhunters and 3 Kodos. Now he's focusing, and there was a silence, but I can't even see the TC. Oh, the TC is behind the AI. He silenced the TC. Now the ghouls are running in, but this does not look back for the Orc player. If he can take out ghoul after ghoul with his Blade Master and the TC now with a nice stomp, it's 72 versus 62 supply for Happy, but the Orc player is TPing. I don't know why, maybe to save this TC. But this was a really nice fight for the Orc player. But now one Desi has mana, he's got to bring back his TC to the front line. But I think CheerOn is winning this. It's 68 versus 52, now TC is in trouble, but he gets away. He's only level 2 after all. Blader now hitting level 4, plus 22 damage and so many Berserkers with plus 5 the Code Aura. Now TC will fall, but still CheerOn has a large supply. He just should not waste his heroes right now. That's the only thing he should avoid. He's going for the DK, which can get away, but of course the X was running for the Orc player, so this looks quite fine. All Desis have mana now. He needs another invo pod and he needs to heal up his Blade Master because this is where he's vulnerable right now, and the Shade is always seeing the Blader, so he may sneakily kill him with Coil Nova. There is a coil, but there's no Nova at the moment. No, go back with your Blader! So risky. Ah, okay. Lich had to go for a Frost Nova, so no more mana for the Frost Nova. For Frost Armor. Now the Blader's going in OTP. That's the only thing he really needs to avoid, otherwise he will have the same fate as Grubby had on Echo Isles, if you remember that epic game when Happy killed like, I don't know, 60 supply only with his heroes left versus Shadowhunter and Headhunters and Spirit Walkers. Well, the expansion is running for the Orc player, and Happy ran out of
Die
wood. He
Streitkräfte
took
eines Spielers werden angegriffen.
every single ghoul into this fight, and now he has no more wood, so Happy needs to fight. But he has to fight against 2 towers and an Orc burrow. That's not what you want. Most of all when you have ghouls, but now he sends back the ghouls to chop some wood for now. Whereas the Orc player, he has to engage here. 78 versus 49, that looks so good for CheerOn. Happy won everything the last weeks. I guess 4 Jera Cups in a row. And he won yesterday
Die Streitkräfte eines Spielers
Massimo
werden
Cup
angegriffen.
versus, I guess. I don't really recall, but I guess versus Sock in the final. Or was this Jera Cup? I mixed the tournaments up, I'm sorry. Alright, some more goods for Happy coming. He has 1000 gold left only, and he's now building an expansion. And I feel like the Orc, he must fight and he must deny Happy any expansion. That's the key to victory here. When he engages into the base, it's tough with Headhunters. because versus slow and Colnova you lose Headhunter after Headhunter just to the spells of the Undead hero, which can really snowball against you. So Springs he has 6 Kodos. How is Happy supposed to kill 6 Kodos and a trillion Headhunters? New meta, Kodos Headhunters, triple hero. Happy has the shade always at the army of the Orc player, so he always knows where he's going. So maybe now he can get rid of some peons off the tower at least, but yeah, he will kill one peon here and get a skeleton. No, nicely dodged by putting him into the burrow. Well, yeah, Happy feels like, fuck, this is best of one, I somehow need to win this game. Don't know how seriously he played here, but he's on the edge of going down, and I don't see him winning this with destroyers. TC Invo Potion. SH Mana Potion. Where is the Blader? Invo Potion and Heal Pot and Heal Spell. Ooh, and the Lich completely out of position. Storm, where's the coil? Maybe he has to pop the Invo here. No, the Orc player is not following him. I think he should have engaged here, just going for the Lich, getting rid of the Invo Potion at least. Trying to get Happy into a fight he doesn't want to take, but the Orc player is really playing this kinda safely here. Well, the Expo is kind of up for Happy. The Acolytes are walking over now, and the Blader, of course, should be here and with a staff and chopping down these Acolytes. Or she should have denied this Expo in the first place. He's now getting another Beastery. Oh, he's adding Viva now. He's just getting the Poison Spear upgrade. And we see him here towering the Expo of Happy. He should just send one unit there at least. Oh, Silence Blader. Nova, but no follow-ups. And still 0-0 ghouls. And as you saw in the first fight, they cannot just chop through these Headhunters and Kodos. And I really don't see Happy winning this, but it's Happy, so... And the Orc player, of course, he gave Happy again the chance to get to 80 supply, which I don't really understand. He could have been more aggressive here now. Now he will lose his expansion. He should just TP right in here and then just kill everything, but... maybe he's throwing this away by being too passive. Of course, he's also killing Happy's expansion, but... I think he would have won the fight. Why did he even allow Happy to get back to 70 supply? So yeah, we just have to wait for the next fight. Basically all we can do here. So many ghouls, but at least an equal amount of Headhunters. Oh, he's looking out for the Lich kill. Ah, bad Storm, but a bit too early, but he would have been silenced, I think. First Headhunter is falling, and he is going straight for the ghouls here with all his heroes. Purge, this does not look good for Happy. The Destroyers do not have any mana, so they're pretty ineffective. He just have to be careful with his heroes. The TC will die soon. The Blader, he must save his Blader. Don't lose your Blader! Don't lose your Blader! Heal wave. Happy 60 versus 60 supply. Pretty even fight. He has to be so careful with the Blader. Now he's losing the Blader. Oh, now Happy may be winning this. 58 for Happy. GG. Ah, what a throw. He was 80 versus 50 supply and an expansion ahead. And he just didn't dare to force a fight to go in versus Happy to siege him. Ah, well, at least we see some more happy plays, so... Oh, and my Warcraft 3 just crashed. No, it didn't.